All right, another day, another video. Let's see, who was first yesterday? Steve, aka Fish, with the first. Awesome. Hit that like button and help me grow this Thousandaire community. You keep showing up, I'll keep showing up, friendo. In fact, this is the only place I'm showing up to today. I'm not working today. I don't feel great. I tried to suffer through it yesterday, and I probably could have. But then I was thinking, what am I doing this for? I am upper poor after all. I should be able to go home and relax if I'm not well. All right, I hope this is okay with you, but I'm going to drink some very weak coffee and read some comments. And then I'll comment on those comments. And you can even comment on those comments in the comments below. S.E. Stacker, or is that Sestacker? S.E. Stacker? I don't know. Writes, I'm 100-aire, watching 1,000-aire. I thought that was pretty funny. You'll get there. It doesn't take long to get to $1,000 these days. MK14 wins 62 writes, we like your just some guy on the internet stacking gold and silver attitude. It inspires those of us who don't wear a tie to work. When little guys start taking control over their finances and money, the world becomes a little bit better place. I appreciate the sentiment, and I agree with you. Like my good friend Smoochie the Rhino always said, you can't change the world, but you can make a dent. I believe if we want to be something or get something, we can pretty much do it. It's just, how much do you really want it, and how much are you in your own way? It may sound corny or hokey or cliche, but if you want to see who's holding you back, just take a look in the mirror. As far as little guys and big guys, people go from the bottom to the top all the time, and the other way too. If you're listening to this and you actually feel that there's people out there that are better than you, there probably is, but they're not as common as you think. It's great to be humble, but you don't want to be just low self-esteem. It's not just a drag on yourself, it's a drag to everyone else. Why is that? Because they see you with your head down, feeling sorry for yourself, so they treat you like garbage, because you're teaching them to do that. It all starts with how much you respect yourself. Again, I know it sounds corny and hokey, but if you haven't already, do this. Start with your inner monologue. Do you say things to yourself that you would not say to others? If you're going to talk to yourself, at least be nice. Others will pick up on it, and you'll elevate a bit. Other than that, stand up straight. Don't be filthy and smell bad. Remember, if you can't smell yourself, that doesn't mean that others cannot. Your clothes don't have to be great, just clean. And if they can fit, that's nice. You ever see people try on hats? One of the main things that makes a hat look good or bad is the look on their face. If they feel it looks terrible, then it does. It's funny how that works. Anyhow, once you're polite to yourself, anyone else that's not as polite as you are to yourself, get rid of them if you can. And if you can't right away, figure out how to. I don't care if it's your twin. Another thing is posture. It's a big deal, okay? When you get a chance, stand against a wall. That's right, stand up straight, make sure your head's touching the wall, your shoulders are touching the wall, your heels are touching the wall. A lot of people are going to find this uncomfortable, but that's actually how we're supposed to be, upright. When I go for a walk each day, sometimes I'll have different focuses while I'm walking, and one of those focuses is standing up straight, keeping my head up. Easier said than done sometimes. You know, I'm walking by some druggie near a bus stop, and they may have an aggressive energy to them. And I may think to myself that they're thinking to themselves, who does this guy think he is with his nose up? And the answer to that is a guy minding his own business. That's who it is. In America, walking by. And they might not even be thinking anything. It might all just be in my head. It's tempting to want to put your head down so that you can protect your neck. Maybe even slouch forward a little bit so that you can protect your soft underbelly. Or maybe you're just on your phone all the time. That's giving people hunchbacks too. Either way, slouching gives you a slouched mindset. Practice standing up straight. I'm serious. You'll feel much better. Oh, if you could you just hunch for 1 second though and hit that like button and then stand up straight again. All right. Now you can pull your shoulders back and put your head up. And that right there is better than a deal on silver and gold. People don't tell you this stuff. They don't shame each other like they used to. It's nice that people are polite, but there's a benefit to it. I was out for a walk, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Some kid rides by on a bike. He's looking dead at me, calls me fat and gives me the finger. And me, I'm down quite a few pant sizes. I'm looking at him, I'm like, is he talking to me? After the anger, I ultimately became grateful. I am still fat. Maybe not like 2020s fat, but I'm definitely a 1990s fat. Any time before that, forget about it. Yeah, I'm overweight. If you want to see how society has changed in America, look at pictures of the beach, I think back in the, 70s, 60s, 50s, and then look at pictures of the beach now. Yeah, there's been some changes. Anyhow, that little bugger on the bike, he motivated me. In fact, he inspired me. He let me know that I'm not done yet. Keep walking. I guess I got a little triggered by that comment talking about the little guy. Because I don't see people like that. I just see people getting after it and some people not getting after it. All right, at this pace, we're only going to get like a couple comments in. Let me see what else we got. This is going to sound goofy, but you know, I really appreciate you watching my videos because you kind of got me out of bed, having some weak coffee, and BSing a little bit today. I've been just sleeping, and I'm going to sleep some more after this. Bullion Addict writes, "You never have to ask me for a like. I give them out freely. Cheers, friendo. I keep going to your channel to see if you've made another video. It's been 4 months. Anyhow, thanks for the likes." One Indian dude writes, "I'm so glad I found your YouTube channel. You don't use fear-mongering like most YouTubers use. It's so refreshing to hear wise advice for a change." Thanks for the compliment. You know, I could probably do that doom and gloom stuff really good. But I don't want to wake up and try to figure out what's wrong with the world every day. It's exhausting. I don't even like scrolling through my feed on YouTube, and all the thumbnails have these nasty messages, ranging from pessimistic to downright antagonizing. I will say, though, I got a doom and gloom scenario for stackers. You might like it. What if everything in the world generally works out okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not Mr. Optimist Prime here. In fact, much of my portfolio is a heavy vote of no confidence for the financial system and the government in general. But I hedge with optimism. I've got like an inverse boomer portfolio. But I think no matter what our situation is, we should try to remain in high spirits. Oh, and if you're already not aware, I've sworn to not go the way of some of the other large stacking channels. Basically, I'm not going to become a bullion dealer infomercial. I got much bigger goals than that, although I'm sure they pay great. And I have nothing against them. I buy from some of them. But if I took cash from them or payment from them, I'd be incentivized to scare you into buying metals. And maybe at the same time appeal to your greed. And there's so many people doing that. Also, I'm trying to grow an audience, but I'm not trying to grow a low IQ audience. Quality over quantity. The way I see it is, if we are all thousandaires, every 1,000 subscribers is $1 million. And also, if everyone is fairly intelligent, we can figure out a lot of things as a group one day. It's crazy to think about it as that it's even a possibility. The thousandaire community could be a force of nature, kind of like Elon Musk or something. That's what I want to grow, a wealthy community. And also, to be honest, I'd rather keep my crap job than to pander to a bunch of people and insult their intelligence with some bias that I have because I got a sponsor. I'd pull some stunt like that, my community would be like Atlas Shrugged. All the talent will leave. I think we got a good thing going here, and I want to think big, not small. So until we get there, everybody go to work, save your cash, invest, take care of your health, and try not to overindulge. And I'll keep making these videos and find more of us. Nothing crazy, just a bunch of hardworking people that save and invest. And for some reason, that's not the norm anymore. It should be. It really should be. Because if it's not, there's going to be people somewhere else that work hard, save, and invest that take us over. Because that's how the world works. All right, thanks for putting up with me. I got a bit hyped up off coffee and Benadryl. I'm going to try to eat something that's not too bad for me and go back to sleep. Or eat something that's bad for me and go back to sleep. I'm not sure yet. Well, I hope you hit that like button, and by all means, leave some comments below. If you don't have anything thought-provoking, some algo food will do. Steaks and tacos, or steak tacos, are preferred, but I'll take whatever's cooking. Thanks for watching, friendo. I'll try to get better so we can take over the world one day. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join us. All right, seriously, that's it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, wicked job.